The Conservative Party is in split over reports of a Chinese spy in Westminster. Some senior Conservative members are demanding to categorise China as a threat, while some in the Cabinet are warning that by doing so, the UK could incur losses in business opportunities. The UK's Secretary of State for Business and Trade, Kemi Badenoch, stressed that the UK should not describe China as foes, while adding that China is the UK's fourth largest trading partner.
I think, first of all, there's only so much one can say when it comes to matters of security. But we cannot describe China as foes. They are our fourth largest trading partner. There are many businesses, not least of all the very one I'm standing, which are integrated with the Chinese economy. Many jobs are reliant on it. There are many people who trade with China, as they do with countries all over the world. And what I would say is that our approach is the same as our allies in the US, in Australia, in Canada.
This comes after the identity of the British parliamentary researcher who was arrested for spying for China has been revealed. Reports claim the male suspect had links with Tory MPs as well. However, the 28-year-old has rejected all the claims against him. The suspect, Chris Cash, says he's completely innocent. Some British ministers were informed about the arrest then, but the details were released over the weekend. The alleged spy was employed by Alicia Cairns. She's the chairwoman of the Commons Foreign Affairs Committee. He had close links with the Minister of State for Security and senior Tory Tom Tugendhat. Tugendhat is one of the Tory MPs who has heavily criticised China in many sectors in recent days. The Speaker of the House of Commons, Sir Lindsay Hoyle, also gave a statement regarding the issue. He confirmed that the police arrested 2 men in March and released them on bail. However, the MPs were furious of why the Tory-led government had kept them in the dark for so long. Prime Minister Rishi Sunak also addressed the House over the issue. He said that he spoke with China's Premier Li Qiang about reports of espionage in Westminster.
Mr. Speaker, I also met Premier Li of China. The whole House is rightly appalled about reports of espionage in this building. The sanctity of this place must be protected, and the right of members to speak their minds without fear or sanction must be maintained. We will defend our democracy and our security. So I was emphatic with Premier Li that actions which seek to undermine British democracy are completely unacceptable and will never be tolerated.
According to reports, Chris Cash was very close with ministers. Sometimes he even hosted them for regular drinks at Westminster. In 2021, he was hired as a researcher for the Chinese Research Group. The group of MPs are responsible for producing a critical position on China. One of the outcomes of the group is the UK's government ban on Huawei equipment from the 5G network. Meanwhile, China has slammed the media reports. The Chinese Foreign Ministry has resolutely opposed the spying allegations, and Beijing has also labelled the claims as a political farce.